This tutorial will guide you through the process of registering your dedicated Workspot control tenant. To begin, open your browser and navigate to the sign-up page. Provide your first name, last name, company name, and email address associated with this Workspot control tenant. Click Sign Up, and shortly after, you will receive an email containing a link to complete the registration on a web page. Once you access the provided link, fill in all the required fields. Carefully read and accept the Workspot subscription agreement, and then click Register. Upon registration, you will be logged into your Workspot control tenant. The initial step is to select your authentication type, with options being Active Directory or Azure Active Directory. For the purposes of this tutorial, Active Directory will be chosen. Following this, designate your Workspot control user account as a named user by navigating to Users, then Groups, and clicking on Configure Named License Group. On the subsequent screen, select None in the Directory field. Click Add User below and choose your Workspot control user account. Click Add, and finally, confirm by clicking Yes, Add. This tutorial provides a step-by-step guide to integrating Workspot control with Google Cloud Platform, GCP. In the GCP console, after selecting your GCP project, navigate to IAM and Admin, then Service Accounts. Once the service account is created for Workspot control, go to Actions and Manage Keys. Generate a new key by selecting Add Key and set the key type to JSON. Download the resulting JSON file to your computer. Switch to Workspot control, access the Setup menu, go to Cloud, and click on Add Public Cloud. Set the configuration type to Google Cloud Platform and provide a name for your public cloud configuration. Click on Import Service Account and select the previously downloaded JSON file. Click Upload File. Choose your main GCP region, and finally, click Save. This guide outlines the steps to create Workspot Managed Gateways, a group of gateway VMs that offer secure access to Workspot users. Start by navigating to Setup, then Gateway, and select Create Cloud Gateway Cluster. Choose your cloud configuration and the region where you want to set up the cluster. Select the virtual network and subnet for the cluster's provisioning, typically in your public subnet. Adjust any cloud-specific parameters as needed, and choose your preferred Windows Server OS version. Then, decide on the size and specifications of your gateways. Name your cluster and specify the number of instances it should have. Provide a prefix for these instances. If you have your own certificate, override the public domain with your public domain information. Next, set the authentication type to Active Directory and keep the gateway policy on default. Click Create to proceed. Now input the domain join details, specify the domain to join, the destination OU, and the credentials for the domain join account. Click OK to continue. Lastly, set up a local administrator account for the gateways. Use the refresh button to check the status of your gateway clusters. Once they are provisioned and show a ready status, go to Gateway under Actions and choose Enable. Confirm with Yes and OK. Then under Actions, select Publish. Your gateway cluster is now prepared for use with your VDI pools. This guide outlines the steps to create a Workspot standalone gateway. First, log into your domain-joined Windows Server machine. Go through the following steps. Choose Add Roles and Features and accept all default settings. In Server Roles, select Remote Desktop Service. Choose Remote Desktop Gateway. Then click Next and click Install. After installation, open the Remote Desktop Gateway Manager. Begin by installing your certificate and importing it. Next, set up your connection authorization policies by creating a new policy. Including a RD cap and RD wrap. Name them and associate them with an Active Directory group. Configure your resource authorization policy, give it a name, and ensure it allows users to connect to any network resource. Accept defaults and click Finish. Next, register your public DNS record for the gateways. Go to Workspot Control, select Setup, then Gateways, then Add Private Gateway. Name the standalone gateway and provide the gateway URI as configured in the public DNS. Choose Active Directory for authentication type and click Add Private Gateway. This tutorial will walk you through the steps for configuring the Workspot Enterprise Connector. In Workspot Control, navigate to Setup, then Cloud, then click Add Private Cloud. Provide a name, then click Save. Click into your new private cloud configuration. Click on Add Connector. This will provide you an integration key. Copy this integration key. Now log in to your Windows Server machine that is domain joined. First, add your Enterprise Connector service account to local admin of your Windows Server machine. Right-click, then select Computer Management. Under Local Users and Groups, click on Groups. Double-click on Administrators. Click Add and enter your service account. Click Apply, click OK, close your window, download the Java installation and install it. Now run your Enterprise Connector installation. Click Yes when prompted. Click Next. Click I agree. Click Install. Provide the integration key from Workspot Control. Provide the domain of your service account. Provide the username and password. Click Next and wait for completion. Click Finish when completed. Now navigate to Workspot Control. Refresh the page. Now the status is Connected. To integrate with Active Directory, click on Configs, then Add Configuration. Provide the name. Select the configuration type Active Directory. Finally, click Save. This guide outlines how to set up a Workspot template on Google Cloud Platform GCP. First, upload your custom image to a GCP Cloud Storage bucket. Then, create a GCP image using the provided command line. After that, generate a new instance from this image with another command line. Access your GCP instance, open a browser, and visit download.workspot.com. Download the latest Workspot agent. Run the Workspot agent installer as an administrator using the command line. Input your Workspot control admin credentials when prompted, and proceed with Next, followed by OK. Complete the registration of the template and select Finish. Next, on your C drive, navigate to Program Data, then to the Workspot agent. Right-click on the config folder, select Properties, and go to the Security tab. Make sure administrators have full control. Then go to Program Files, Workspot Agent, and open the Workspot Config Editor. Confirm with OK. Enter your domain join details next. Input your domain, service username and password, re-enter the domain, and specify the OU. Click Submit and then OK. Shut down your VM and then shut down the GCP instance from your GCP console. Then go back to the instance, create an image by providing the image name, and choose Create. Finally, create a GCP instance template using the following command. In Workspot Control, select the GCP Cloud configuration, click on Register Template, find your template, select it, and click Save. This guide will help you set up a Workspot Cloud Desktop Pool on Google Cloud Platform, GCP. Begin in Workspot Control by going to Resources, then Cloud Desktop Pools, and click Add Pool. Choose GCP for your cloud configuration. Next, select your pool usage type and desktop pool type, followed by choosing a template. Then select the appropriate GCP region for your needs. Continue by selecting your virtual private cloud VPC and the corresponding subnet. Choose the VM class that suits your requirements, as well as the disk class and size. Enter a name for your desktop pool and set a pool display name. Specify the number of desktops you need and provide a desktop name. Adjust any optional configurations as needed, making sure to choose a gateway configuration. Keep the rest of the settings as default. To complete the process, click on Create. This tutorial demonstrates how to utilize Workspot control to designate a single desktop to a user. Begin by logging into your Workspot controlled tenant. Then, navigate to the Resources section at the top and select the desktop pool containing an available desktop for assignment. Access the Actions menu, choose Assign, and select Workspot from the drop-down menu. Enter the user's information and click Search. Once located, select the user and click the Assign button. The desktop is now assigned and will promptly appear in the Workspot client for the specific user. This guide provides instructions for setting up the Workspot web app client. Begin by accessing Workspot control, then proceed to Setup and Configuration. Make sure to configure the subdomain, as this generates a unique web app URL for each control account. Copy this web app client URL. Next, open a web browser and paste the copied URL. A prompt will appear asking for your credentials. Enter your username, password, and domain, and then click Login. Once logged in, simply click on your desktop icon to access your desktop. This video guides you through the process of activating the Workspot client for Windows. After installing the client, open it and enter the email address associated with your Workspot control account. Click Continue, and shortly you'll receive an email containing an activation code. Input the code into the designated field and click Activate. Next, set a lock screen passcode of your choice and click Sign In. If there are resources assigned to your account, you'll find them listed in the client. Click on the icon to launch your desktop and enter your Active Directory credentials when prompted. Get ready to seamlessly access your desktop through the Workspot client.